Hey, Jimmy here. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're talking about the big move that Roku made, and also at the very end of this video, I'm gonna update you on the one ticker that we've been following all week. So let's jump in. All right, here we go. So I've got the ticker Roku up on a daily chart right now. And let's just talk about first what I liked about it this morning and why this was a stock that I was interested in trading. So you can see on this daily chart, we are above this 200 simple moving average, which is key for going long. And the 200 moving average can be a source of support and resistance. So we're clear of that, so we don't have to worry about that. You can see over the last few days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, we've kind of been pulling back and consolidating right in this area. And I'm just going to draw a quick line here to show you sort of that area of consolidation, sort of right in there. Now, we had a gap up this morning, and here's the key, everyone. When it cleared this pivot high right here, that meant a lot to me in that we've cleared possible resistance areas, and if you look to the left, there's nothing over here to obstruct or to get into our way. So we've got a clear path to go north for more profit. So with that being the case, this is a stock that I was watching. It was one of the good gappers from this morning. Now if I flip over, let's look at this on the 2-minute chart. And this is where I took the entry. So you can see this gray area here. This is the pre-market. And I'm just going to zoom out for a quick second. That way you can kind of see the pre-market just a little bit better. So you can see after hours trickled along. Then it gapped up in this morning in pre-market activity. It was sort of snaking up and setting higher lows, which is bullish. Then when it came out, it ripped off the open. And you can see this big green candle here. This is our igniting candle on our 3 and 4 bar plays. So it ignited larger than any other candles that you see in the area. That's sort of step 1. Step 2 is it cleared these pivots. So it broke out above these pre-market pivot levels. And then step 3, just to refresh your memory, if we go to the daily chart, it's breaking above major, larger time frame resistance levels. So we're out in the clear. Nothing obstructing our path. Back to the 2-minute. Now on this chart, this morning, when this thing broke above, I was watching to see what was going to happen with the next candle. It opened and it just paused. It was just hanging out, hanging out, hanging out, not breaking out. It did dip, so it showed that the sellers came in for a minute. And then the story is that the buyers started to buy it back up. And as it came back up, I got interested in this. And what you would buy is the break of this high. So 98.43 would have been your high. And then your low on this would have been 97.63. And that gives you 80 cents. So you would enter here, put your stop loss at the bottom of this wick here. So you're looking at about 80 cents. So a 2-to-1 target on this would be $1.60 plus the high of this candle where you bought it, and that was 98.43. So to get your 2-to-1 target on this, you needed to go to $100.03, and that would have been $100.03. Basically, right there. So you can see the high on this candle was 115. So you would have exited your position here for a 2-to-1 profit, and that's sort of what happened today. So it was a great trade. I was very, very fortunate to have seen this early and been watching this from the pre-market, and I just sort of stuck with this. Even though it pulled back, you know, we like to see the 3 and 4 bar plays be in the top 50% of the igniting candle. So if this would have dropped a little lower, I probably would have gotten a little weirded out by it and maybe not taken this. But being that it was definitely in the top 50% of the price action of the igniting candle, I felt okay taking this to the long side. So Great trade on Roku. I hope you guys took it as well. It was a beautiful setup on a beautiful daily chart and really made the day nice for me. So now moving into what we talked about a few days ago, we also have a stock that we've been watching all week. And this stock was sort of exciting today. And the reason why was because of the daily chart initially. And the stock we've been watching this week is AMD. Okay, so on AMD, here's what's really interesting. We've been showing this ascending wedge. We've touched here at the $30 level a couple of times. And this morning, you can see we gapped up right to $30. So when I saw this morning, I thought, okay, maybe this is going to be the day that we're going to break into this range, because we talked about between $30 and $34. This is a really nice long play. And if it would have crossed into the zone and broke $30, which is this pivot high, I would have looked for a nice pattern entry on a smaller time frame. But ultimately what happened was it touched, it opened, and then it immediately pulled back. So if I go to maybe the 5-minute time frame on this, you can kind of see what happened today. We had broken into the pre-market. We broke up in here early this morning, but then pulled right back out. So it was kind of strange, and then when it opened, it just sold off immediately until, gosh, 10:45 Eastern time. So it didn't end up working out. It ended up being kind of a strange price action on this today. But I am still watching this to creep back up, and when we break that $30 during regular market activity, I think it's going to be a lot more significant. You're going to see more volume. And then I think we're going to have room all the way up to $34. So if you want to know more about this stock play, check out the video from Sunday. I'll post it above, and you guys can get all the information on AMD, why we were liking it on Sunday, and why we're watching it throughout the entire week. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you guys had a green day. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Thank you.